Hey, what's going on, family? What's going on, family? Here you go. The Underrated Speaks, Part 3. So let's get these announcements out the way. Yours truly, Jerry Thomas. Facebook page. Let's get this out the way. Um, JT MVP Thinking for Ourselves. All in caps. That's my Facebook page. Also in caps. Twitter account at JT Blackman 44. All in caps. Also, Underrated Darkness, same as on my channel. It's on my Instagram account, Lord Caps. So then, there it is. YouTube account, Underrated Darkness. Hit the bell when I come for a powerful live stream video. Also, share this and others' lives and videos. Let's get them likes up and the views up, all right? So, gonna wait for some more people to come in. We're gonna do random stuff tonight. Gregory Wyatt, what's up? Darren Marion, what's good? What's good, fam? We're gonna talk about things tonight. Hope everybody's doing all right. We're gonna wait some people to fall in. I didn't send out the invite, so I'm just starting it up, chime it up. Know what I mean? So I don't think I'm gonna be that long tonight. So I'm waiting for some more people to come through. Um, I'm glad everybody come through tonight. Hold on, family. Hold on, hold on. Hold on, family. Wait for some more people to come through tonight. Shout out to the LDBC, Lions Den Boxing community. Like I said, it's gonna be possible panel participation. All right, so go talk about some things. Let me get this off. Wait, some more people filled up. Yeah, let's get them likes up, family. Let's get them likes up. Darren Marion, what's good? What's good, fam? Wait for some more people to fill up before I get this going. Go ahead, everybody. Got some people to come through. All right. Let's see. Glad everybody doing all right. 10 watching. Yo, okay. All right, yeah, glad you do. What's up, bud? I'm good. Thank you. Thanks for coming. Terry Table, thanks for coming. See the title, The Underrated Speaks. So waiting for some more people to come in. Um, Tell me what you're doing for Thanksgiving tomorrow. Salute to everybody and their family. Let's see. Hold on, family. You gotta do something. Mhm. Most likely, it might be panel participation. I don't know yet, but I just put it out there. I put it in the chat. Mhm. Let's see. Let's see what's up. Let's see what's up. The fam. 11. Yeah. We'll wait for some more people to come in before I get this going. Good, Don, just being real. Thank you. Okay, hope you be safe. Hope you be safe. All right, that's cool. That's cool. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Just be safe out there. It's crazy out there. Lot of madness happening out there. So be careful out there. Lord Brandon, thanks for coming. Oh, thank you, Jeff. Yeah. Matter of fact, I'm gonna Gary Talk Media. He interviewed me. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna pull it up right now. Hold on, family, and I'm gonna post this. I'm gonna post the interview to the chat. So watch out for that. Let me get this off. All right, and so I want y'all to watch that when the interview is over. Oh no, cancel. Let's see. Get that. Those things. Hold on. We'll post that in the chat, family. This is from last night, right? So. Let's see. That's the link. That's the link. Gab Talk Media interviewed me last night on his channel, so check that out. Gab Talk Media. What's going on, brother? I'm gonna invite you on in a few minutes, so watch out for the link. That's the brother. Matter of fact, I'm gonna get you on right now. You don't have to stay that long because I know how it is and everything. I'm gonna get you on. I want you to come to the panel. It's the Underrated Speaks Part 3. And seeing the link right now, brother. Just come on. Okay. Welcome. Thanks for showing up. Information man. Yeah, smash the like button. Let's get them likes up. So oh real thank you. I didn't know that much. Shoot. I did not know. I ain't know, brother. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Appreciate that. I really do. I know when I would hit a G, but I ain't know I went that one. Okay, I hear that. Yeah, but you're gonna wait for some more people to get in before I start. I'm not gonna be here that long. All right, so but the interview that Gab Talk Media had we did, was successful, asked some great questions. And it was a great interview. It was a great interview. You know, I really enjoyed myself. Really appreciate that. And the ones there you go, the man, the man of the hour, my brother Gab Talk Media. How's the brother doing? How's the rest of the foundation doing?
Everything is good, bro. I ain't here helping to cook, man.
Yeah. I appreciate that. Before we continue, brother, I want you to tell the people about the interview last night because there's a little buzz on YouTube people want to know. So you the man. So I mean to put you, I mean put you in the hole here, but you the one made it happen. So tell the people about the interview last night.
Oh yeah. I believe, along with some other people, that it was a major success, man. I got quite a few compliments about how well the interview went.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, people are looking for more in terms of interviews, and I think they got a lot out of understanding who the darkness was, because like you said, you only did two videos like that. One of them was a whole year ago, so
Mm-hmm.
you was exposed again. So I think your people were the people who follow your channel um, were just as fulfilled as the people who saw me do the interview. So I think it was a mutual success, bro.
Yeah.
Um, I know I enjoyed talking with you. So
I
um,
enjoyed it. To tell the truth, guy, I really enjoyed it. Because we engaged with a lot of things. There's quite a few things I have opened up. You know what I mean?
oh yeah,
And the thing about that I was comfortable. I guess at that moment that I wanted the question you asked me, I wanted to like let it flow and let it happen. So the people had to
yes sir.
so people would know to have a better understanding of the realness of me. There's no fake of me. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, nah, that's key to be.
Whatever I said, I stand for. You know what I'm saying? I think that I thank you for that because there are some people they just do it just for get views and stuff like that. But
I let people in the chat know I didn't ask for it. Gab, he asked me that he
Oh
wanted to
yeah.
interview me, and
Oh yeah.
this is even before I make a thousand subscribers. This is before that, and so to come for the brother from him of his stature, it means a lot to me, and so I was ready. The spirit, let me was I was ready, and it was meant for you to interview me. So I just want to let you know that of the bottom of my heart, I appreciate that.
Oh yes, sir. That's peace, brother. We ain't
Mhm.
done yet. You know what I'm saying?
On the
We gonna
back.
keep building. Our round table discussion is going to continue about
Mm-hmm.
respect and responsibility on YouTube. You know,
Mm-hmm.
among the men. You know, that's our thing too. So that's
Yeah.
the way I see it. Along with some others, I got some other people I think that would be interested in being a part of that discussion. And building is building, man. Rome is not was never built in a day. So I think we need to realize that and keep this gradual progression going. You at one over you over 1,000 now, and
Mm-hmm.
like you said, you go 4,000 soon. So yeah, keep on building, bro. I salute you for what you've been doing. So
Yeah.
it's been great, and I like the way you did it too. Like you didn't do it by like I think you've been on panels, but I think yours is kind of homegrown more so.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, that's impressive work. You
And
know.
I got to say this. There's quite a few people have been part of this journey. And because the journey, when you take a journey, it's not about you, it's about other people too.
Yeah.
And I think that sometimes we, especially us as a people, sometimes we tend to forget about that. Oh, you go through it, yeah, by yourself, but it had to be a law. It had to be some people that help you to,
Facts.
to get to that pinnacle, and at the same time to keep on being true, to keep on going. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So I had to
Yeah.
say that you have been an integral part of being my growth. You know what I'm saying? And by it's like the icing on the cake when you interview. It's like the icing on the cake for me.
Oh, that's what's
It's
up, man.
and so for me it was like I don't know how other people felt. I really don't care, but for me it was big for me. It was
Yeah.
big.
What it, yeah.
So
Ultimately, that's all that matters, man. The work is you against yourself, and how much getting better at your craft means to you, and then you invite people into your world to assist. You know what I'm saying? With whatever we can, and by us being of assistance to you, we get better at something. So it's mutual. You know what I'm saying? I didn't. There's no. Like I wouldn't even have done it if I felt like you was like some type of usury dude. You know what I'm saying? I felt like you was in your moment of celebrating what it is that you love doing, and I did something with you that I would want somebody to do with me. You know what I'm saying? So it was my pleasure, bro. I felt like I got better. Like I didn't even do notes. I had just those 4 bullets that I sent you like
wow.
earlier. Yeah, I only had 4 bullets, and then I just started writing stuff down as you were talking, which was my first time kind of doing that, and the interview went smooth, man.
Yeah, yeah,
You know, well, it's something recent that I started doing, but in terms of the interview, that was the first interview that I think I really started paying attention to what people are saying, writing it down, then come back and hitting them with the questions. So that was a progression in the craft of interviewing, and I think a lot of people were impressed with that. So, like
right.
at least that's what some people said. I got a couple comments, and
Uh-huh.
I've talked to some people, so they was feeling it. AM1 loved it. You
Uh-huh.
know, Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, and what I like about it, it was like what I like about it was organic. It's like it's instead of like it was you was interviewing me. It's like we having a conversation. It's like okay, brother, you've been such 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 such. I want to know such and such. You know what I'm saying? And
Mm-hmm.
that's what I
Mm-hmm.
like about it. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
And so, and I'm always going to be grateful that remember that for the rest of my life. You know,
Oh man, that's what's up.
I'm going to
Like
remember
that's
that.
impact right there. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to
That's
remember that because, like I said before, that I wasn't getting the notoriety that I should, and there's other people
okay.
that say that too. And so this is to tell the truth. How I feel right now, it's like I can't explain it yet. You know what I'm saying? Because
Damn.
I'm
Yeah. Yeah.
around it. You know what I'm saying? Maybe one day in the near future, maybe I need to take a step back
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and to understand, the accomplishments what I did with other people. You know what I'm saying? Have an
Mm-hmm.
impact. But I'm like right now, don't get me wrong, I'm not denying, I got 1,000. No, I'm not saying that, but I don't want to like let off the pedestal yet. You know what I'm saying? I just want
Oh
to keep
hell nah. Keep going.
yeah,
Yeah.
I want to keep going. So for me
Yeah.
it's
Nah.
so I
They
just
say.
want to keep
Okay.
on going. I want to keep on improving. I want to keep on involving. And I think that sometimes people like get caught up with their own, of their own self instead of understand that there are people that actually help
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
to reach that plateau. And whatever aspects of life that you're looking for. And that's what it what I got from the interview last night too. So it was like for me, it's like it's okay, JT, you can take back to announce what you did. And it's
Oh
cool.
yeah. Oh yeah.
There's
I
nothing
watched it
wrong with
again.
that. In
Yeah.
perspective. I'm talking about in perspective. There's nothing wrong with that. But in a certain extent, I'm not ready for that yet. Does it make sense?
Yeah. I get it.
Not ready
No.
for that yet. But I do acknowledge what's going on. But maybe in the near future. I mean, I know in the near future I take back. Yo, you did your thing, JT. You know what I mean?
Nah, you
I need
did, dude.
help,
Like you was comfortable.
but I'm
It
not
was
ready yet.
obvious. Yeah, it was obvious that you was comfortable with what you were doing. To me, it was really obvious. Like you was in your bag yesterday, dude. Um,
Mhm.
um, it was that natural flow, just like I imagined it. Like let's just talk. Like we've been on panels before. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? I ain't no famous dude. We just two fellow YouTubers that been chopping it up here and there. Like you, I think, brother, you one of the brothers that have invited me more than most.
wow.
Is yeah, you, um, brother J Dog, and
Hmm.
I put Nyla in there now. These people invite me often. Information man, you know, are some people that are kind of consistent. But you was one of my early people
Mm.
that was always consistent,
Hmm.
and you had consistent shows. So you always was inviting, bro. So I felt a great sense of gratitude, you know, and wanted to do that.
Yeah, I appreciate that. That's what it's all
Hmm.
about to have different people. You can't have the same people all the time. You gotta learn to involve other other people that have other different possibilities, different mindset. You know what I'm saying? Different opinions. As long as there's
Right,
no disrespectful or anything. That's the key about it. That can't be
right,
disrespectful to other people's platforms. You gotta respect that. So that's what it's
absolutely.
all about for me. That's like I handpicked ones. Certain I have to do. I
Yeah,
have to do that. I have to do that.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I seen you do that, and I believe you do have to do that too.
I have to do that
Yeah,
because what I create, I wanted to go through. I want to manifest to the masses. You know what I mean? So it doesn't gotta happen like that. So you gotta set the tone sometimes. So if anybody like start a channel that listening from the chat, there's an issue that you know maybe people think is controversy, but to you it's not. I'm saying you gotta make them all. Nah, this is how it's gonna be.
Right.
In my mind, this is how I want it. If they don't
Mm-hmm.
run with it, get them out. That's it.
And
So
that's your mantra right there. Get them out.
get them out. I ain't playing no games. Mods, I don't care this and what. I don't care you're a mod. Disrespect my platform, get them out. You out. Head body to the ghost. That's it. You gone. And I'm not playing no games. Because it took me a long time for other people help build this. You know what I'm saying? I can't have nobody mess with this. You know what I mean? And that's all the people in the chat understand that. And there's nothing wrong when you do that either. People get mad, get mad. I don't care. I ain't losing no sleep. You know, you gotta get your point across and stuff like that. So,
Nah, I
so
agree. So what was on your mind tonight? What was you streaming about just then?
well, it's Underrated Speaks Part 3. So you on here, I'm glad you're on here. I want you to tell the people about the bill, about the prison industrial. Want you to tell the people about that because a lot of us don't know the significance that is played. And I play off you.
You talking about the bill that I spoke about Donald Trump's bill?
Yes. I want you
Oh,
to
okay.
talk more about because a lot of people don't know the significance when it could be plague, especially in our community. I'm not saying throughout humanity, I'm not saying, but I'm talking about throughout humanity too, but really that really plague in our community and why it's so important that we have to know and really fight against it. I want you to tell people more about that, please.
Oh, okay. Yeah. First, let me acknowledge a channel. Rhonda Marius is her name.
Okay.
That I learned about this.
Shut up.
Yeah. Um, Rhonda Marius, her channel. I put her link in the description box of the video that I did on this.
Okay.
And what the bill has in it, some of the significant things is getting rid of the 3 strikes rule.
Right.
That 3 strikes and you out. Like you steal a candy bar 3 times and you go to jail for life. So
You already know. Right.
that's a big impact. That's one major thing. Um, so then also let me let your audience know I didn't go digging and to do more research. I was really piggybacking on a political scenario that I
Right.
seen that Donald Trump, some of the things that he might be doing, if you stuck on just because it's Donald Trump, we might miss something.
Right.
So you might have to pay attention still if you believe politics serves us in any way. Many of us, I don't have a great deal of confidence in politics, but I always believe that political ruling that you can do something 3 times and it's not even that significant,
Mm-hmm.
and you gone for life, you're a slave for the rest of your life,
Right.
because you're not just a prisoner, you're a slave.
Facts.
You work for free or for 10 cents an hour, stuff like that. So I'm not cool with that. So I want to know more. So I'm keeping my ear to the ground. I'm not big on spending hours trying to read court documents and political documents. But I will be keeping an eye out on what's going on. And for those that are politically savvy, you need to unbias your ears for a little bit to see if this bill is something that will save our men, because there's clearly an assault. It's clear that uh, there's an attack on Black existence, and it's obvious to me that we are some sort of target.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not gonna get religious on you, brother. You know what it is.
Exactly.
You know what I'm
Definitely.
saying? Yeah. You know what it is, but I'll, respect to your audience or whatever. So, I just think it's something that people need to be aware of. So 3 strikes was one, and then um, some of these nonviolent crimes, people don't have to go to jail for that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I went to jail, dude, for a damn ticket one
Wow.
time.
Mm-hmm.
Like a moving violation. You know, this shit was ridiculous to me.
Right.
So that's not something that people should be arrested for.
Right.
You know, and how many people I know that went to jail for stuff like that. You know, and now with this climate of police being trigger happy, what if I move
Mm-hmm.
or a person moves the wrong way while you being arrested for a damn ticket that you didn't pay?
Right.
Look how easy that's built up and how crazy that scene can get. And so, that that kind of stuff means something to me. So many things can be avoided
Right.
if they get rid of some of the stuff. Now, somebody put a long blurb in my comments on my video to say something of why the bill wasn't that great. Now I have to look at that. And so, you
Mm-hmm.
know, um, the bill can be amended, but I'm saying shit, he's willing to sign off on something. So there's a couple major things in there I'm saying we should not sleep on.
Right.
So well, for those who are politically savvy enough to go and look at it, I'm encouraging them to look at it.
Well, if you want now, brother, if you want to, I'm giving you permission. You are a mod, so if you want to put the information in the chat, feel free, please.
Yeah, now I'm gonna have to run because of what I'm doing. I'm gonna have to kind of free my hands
Okay,
in
okay, no
the
problem.
kitchen. But
Now
yeah,
and go all right, and I want to follow it up. Go more the brother go more the brother thing. There's the Rockefeller law back in New York back in the 80s when the crack they were really hit in New York and in urban country in urban parts of the country. That's when the 3 strikes law was was
hmm
was, was really hitting hard in our community. And it was politically motivated. It was politically racial motivated. And
okay,
one of the few points that hit hard was one of the first parts of the one of the first states really hit hard was New York. And and then what I had to say this, and I want people to understand this, it's not being racist, but I'm telling the truth. That is just this that when they found out there was certain other nationalities was taking drugs, that's when they start cracking down. And then you have to understand too, um, in 85, I want people to understand this. In 85, that's when Reagan was the president. It was drugs. They was taking drugs and we put it in our community. And
right,
they got caught out there by the Nicaraguan. The Nicaraguan government was planting, putting drugs in our community.
yeah,
And at the same,
Noriega and
right?
Bush,
No. This 85.
Reagan, who
Reagan
was it?
years. This
Yeah,
Nicaragua. The Nicaraguan
hmm
government. And then kind of find out. Then you find out. Oh man. The Chris North. He was a part of the service and stuff, and it was a big thing that it was really happening, but people were trying to cover it up. And
You said who? You talking about Oliver North?
Oliver North, right? That's the name,
hmm
Oliver
hmm
North.
hmm
He was a part of with the Nicaraguan government back in the mid 80s with planting drugs in our community. So
Yeah,
you have to understand that. And then it was the San Jose. It was a San Jose tribute. His last name was West. And I think like 8 or 9 years later, they said that he committed suicide. I'm not gonna get into that.
right,
I don't think
right.
it didn't happen like that. but they the one really broke the story. The San Jose Tribune was back in 80, 85, 86. And there was a lot of people asking questions. Why this happened right there? And then so there is documentation that this happened.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not long ago. And but they did not, but the government did not fix the problem. Now you don't think they're gonna fix the problem us as a people, but and then there was a lot of stuff was happening. See, in New York, I see a lot of things. So they had these drugs to sell it, and after they sell it, they lock them up, or they put it back in the street, and but at the same time, we wasn't benefiting, so all that money was really making. They was, let's say like the white selective, they was getting the best of it. The kids got in college. They got businesses out of it. The cops, their pockets was fatter. And at the same time, economically, we was in a deeper hole like everybody else. And so that's when, like, I'm not gonna say that started it. It always happened like that, and we had to talk about that. And I think that for me as a Meldon brother, I that's why I appreciate that you bring that up, because it hits home with me, because I see a lot of homies and a lot of people that I've seen that even they couldn't even get a job. You know what I mean? They did the right thing. They trying to get a job, and then they got themselves, oh, yeah, it was wrong, but to feed their family, while the other nationalities, they was making money, they was not being touched. So I seen that in my own eyes. So when they was locking us for 3 strikes you out and everything, that was just making money to build more jails, the private and the public, to lock us up. Even it was happening to women too. And for me, it's like it's all going circles, going like this, all going, all the time. And please don't believe that they ain't building more jails. They just not saying it, but they are. But the sad thing about it, we not making money off it. They are. I'm talking about the white people and other nationalities is making money off it. They, little Johnny, when he come out of high school, he got a job waiting to work in the prison. Not like us as a people. There's a few, he could make that as a career. They always build jail around the ones that already have. But the cycle continues. You got the judges, you got the prosecutors, you got to throw that in and stuff like that. Yeah, what I'm saying, what you think what I'm saying so far?
Nah, you making some solid points. Um, and I gotta you sound like you got a lot of background information on it, more than the research that I've done on it. But the bottom line is that they gotta that people need to look seriously into this bill and not be biased because it's not somebody that you like that might sign off on it. And watch those that are on the Democratic side that got your ear and that you so
Right,
willing to
exactly.
support, that you
Mm-hmm.
so willing to support. Watch them
Right.
real closely to see where they stand with this and make them say if they're not going to sign off on it, if they're not going to vote this in, or if they haven't voted it down, why didn't they? And
Right.
if it's not a solid reason, they have just made themselves enemies to a certain degree of
Mm-hmm.
of a major that's one of those where you'll lose a person's vote in my eyes. If somebody's getting rid of something such as three strikes rule and whatnot, you're going to lose a lot of points. You should lose your seat, potentially just on that alone. But yeah, that's it, bro. I'm gonna have to run though. I'm getting off. And good
Okay.
luck to you. Good luck to you. And we'll be checking. I'll be checking back in, bro.
Okay. Thank you. Appreciate
Yeah.
that.
Yes, sir. Peace.
All right. Okay. Thanks for coming, guy. But to go more to the point and everything, we're gonna won't be on for a while and stuff like that. But anybody that want to get on the panel, feel free. Just drop your email in the chat and we could talk. But to go more on this, what I'm saying, what Guy was saying that a lot of people eat, and the president we have right now. Now, if anybody remember the Central Park jogging case back in '89, he still say to this day that these brothers had done it, and he had demonized their name, and he was the, and this no Orange Crush 45. Nobody, I'm talking about in mainstream media, will not check him on that, and he needs to get checked on it. They was exonerated, they didn't do it, and what happened was they got paid for it and everything, and he still would not give them an apology. Now, there's some of us gonna say like, don't wait look for apology. I'm not. I don't think we get, but I'm saying as a president, your world leader should step into it. But it goes to show how racist that he is and other people around us what it is. And we have to understand to see what it is. That's why sometimes when I talk to certain nationalities, some of the majority of them don't really get it. And so until you understand the system of the oppressed that we've been through, and then these are the same people who's not willing. They know what's going on. These are the same good people do not willing that willing so-called good people not willing to step up and have these conversations. And trust and believe. I've been around YouTube. I know some people and stuff, but trust me. And when the next year is really coming, it's like around the corner. I'm going to talk about issues like that. You cannot see certain things that you know in your favor, that you know that you're getting off the backs of melanin people and act like ain't nothing happened, but you saying that your brother or that's your brother, that's your sister. Can I have both ways? And so, as me, as a melanin black man that comes from a proud race, that we have made this world for what it is right now, and how I ain't get nothing for it. We have the right to fight for what we want. No, it's gonna be some nationalities that why you talk like that. What it is. I could talk to you, and I ain't talking about the melanin people of minorities. I'm talking about that. I'm talking about other ones. Respect our flight. If you know there's something wrong, you gotta talk up for it. You just cannot have a talk a certain quiet cliche and don't say nothing about it. Because we gonna see you a certain way. And please don't not say that I ain't got nothing to do with it. Yeah, you got a whole lot to do with it because you reaping the benefits. And that's what a lot don't understand that. Your kids reaping the benefit. Everybody, and then there's going to be something. Well, you need to work. Why your people ain't work? No. You're gonna lose that argument too. Now, something we need to help us. Yeah, we need to help ourselves, but at the same time, it has to be opportunities has to be created. So that means we got to come in the picture. We got to create our own opportunities because this system is not going to do it. And I know there are some people don't like what I say, but I'm telling the truth, what I see. And I know I'm not the only one feel this way. If you see is the Underrated Speaks Part 3. And I know some drivers has people we frustrated. Nothing wrong feel frustrated. Gotta help ourselves understand. But we still have to be the ones to talk about this oppressed system that is deliberately want us out the way of any aspect of life. So at the beginning, yeah, I want to know how many people, well, I mean, what the people is going to understand what I'm talking about, and even some others on YouTube and through our social media. Gotta find that out. And then what I just said back in 95, I mean 85 was not long ago. 85, 95, 2005, 2015. 33 years. When this happened, I was 19 years old. Now I'm 52. It's not just Happy New Year. It's had other parts of our other urban parts of our community around this USA. 33 years. That actually judges was born. It was actually politicians was eating. I mean, judge was eating, prosecutors was eating, attorneys was eating. They actually, some of them had moved up to Supreme Court, local Supreme Court, even some to the majority Supreme Court office. A lot of cops, law enforcement agencies in this country was eating a lot. Corrections officers, racist corrections officers was eating a lot. The ones who had the contracts was building illegally or illegally was eating a lot. But they making sure they keep it in the family. While our brothers and sisters work for pennies. How you lock up a person got a half a gram of marijuana while the other ones who got a whole gram of kilos of stuff, but you will not lock them up, but you would hit them with the probation. But you want to lock us 3 strikes you out. And then they let some out, but not a lot of them. That's not good enough. So we have to understand. We're talking about the black man, the black man. We got to fight against this. What Gab's talking about. We have to. And again, like I said, if anybody want to join the panel, drop your email in the chat. I'll copy it down. I'll be more than happy to talk. We have because I'm gonna talk about this for a few more minutes, and then we're gonna switch it up. We got a whole lot of work to do as a people, and other nationalities have to understand that. I pray every day that I get home safe. I'm doing it. I'm supposed to do it, yeah. But to put my key in the door, because I don't know, I might not see the next day. That's facts. Or might not see put me in the door. That's facts. I ain't made the rules. That's how it is. We got to make sure to learn more what's going on in our community too. So we have the right base to talk up against what other oppression legislation has put upon us, especially illegally. And that's very important. Now I'm going to switch it up. We're going to talk about, I want people in the chat, if there's any questions you want to ask, I ask the best I can. Tell me what you're doing for Thanksgiving tomorrow. Then we're going to talk about it. No, let me read that chat. So let me bring Crew. I ain't bring my man Crew up in there. We're gonna bring Crew up in the piece. Crew, if you there, come to the panel. I'm gonna send a link out to you because we feel like talking. You know, the Underrated Speaks Part 3. All right. But I'm glad y'all came tonight. Very much appreciated. Means a lot. Yeah, Crew right there. Oh, you still okay?
Yo, what up? What up? What up?
Crew, what's going on? What's going on, dog?
Chilling, chilling, chilling. Just got back out here to the land.
Okay.
Yeah.
So where you at now?
Shit, out in the suburbs.
Okay.
Yeah, had to go drop my pops off in the West Burbs. Stop somewhere in the city. Now I'm just getting back out south.
All right.
You know what I'm doing tomorrow, dog? We on that Monopoly. I already told you that the other week. My family Monopoly crazy.
Oh, you play Monopoly? That's what's up, yo.
Yeah. Yeah, what you got planned?
I don't know yet. Tell the truth, I really don't know yet.
Damn.
Yeah, I don't know.
Next year I might have to come out there. JT.
You want to come to the Commonwealth?
Why not? I've been out there before.
All right.
Yeah, I went to go visit my brother back when he was going to Hampton.
Oh, okay.
Well, shit, that was like 20 years ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Well, they be flying out here. They don't drive like they do in North Dakota.
Mm.
Yeah, so I saw some of what y'all was talking about earlier with the three strikes law and all of that.
Yeah.
And we need some more info on that.
Mm-hmm. What's going on, Cat? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do talk about some things and everything with me and Gab and stuff. I just want to tell you, thanks for showing up. The interview that Gab had me and everything means a lot and everything.
Oh yeah, man. No, thank you, JT, for making the content, man. Because most people out here in these YouTube streets, they be full of it. They don't be, they don't have civil discourse a lot of the time. You know,
Mhm.
all the clubs juking. I'm not
I
going
think,
to no clubs
I
tonight
think,
though.
I said for me, it's like, you know, like we have these mans talk and everything that sometimes that, you know, you hear me?
Yeah, yeah, I got you.
You know, see, sometimes us as men, that we say certain things and we think we right all the time, you know, instead of just involving, you know,
Yeah,
and I
people don't
find
like
out,
to listen.
you know, huh?
I say, yeah, people don't like to listen.
You know, and they feel that their way is the best way. That sometimes that you gotta think of the bigger picture. You gotta learn to adopt, and and sometimes us as men, it even goes for women too. That's our problem. You know, people want to say what they want to say, think it's right. It's not right. Like what I say, like I know, like I'm a godfather, so you know, when they do certain things, I tell them, but you know, they get older, they gotta find out themselves. But at the
Right.
same time, I'm giving them the best opportunity, you know, so they could channel how the way they thinking for do what's right and everything. And I think that sometimes us as a people, we just want to stand on one thing or a few things, and we think it's fair. And then they sometimes you want to be judgmental of certain people, that to understand that sometimes you got to involve yourself. It doesn't mean that you got some people that are selling out. It doesn't mean that person selling out. It does just mean that person involving. And you can always channel it to stay within yourself. So for me, matter of fact, me and my second oldest brother, we was talking about that today. He was
Uh,
talking, we was talking about it there on the phone for almost an hour and a half. And and he always say, "Yeah, you gotta stay." I said, "I'm always gonna stay true to myself." But you know, just sometimes our people they figure they can say what they want, and even other nationalities too. We already know that. But sometimes our people, we just don't get it. We don't want to
yep.
get it. And then at the same time, you know, we gotta listen. We gotta look at association what they be around. You know, and it's the same time about that. We to see the movement of our people cannot be just one level. There's quite a few levels that goes with it, and we have to understand too. And and for me, if you want to come get this. I don't care. Come get it. I don't care what age you come get it. But I will never tell anybody that, oh, you ain't down this movement, or because you do something. I don't care what you think about me. I really don't. I really don't care, and I shouldn't care what you do. But at the end of the day, that I'm talking about us as melanin people, we gotta have boots in every level. You know what I mean?
Right.
To counteract this oppressed system. You know, not just one movement gonna cure everything. It's got to be different factors. It's got to be factors that comes into it. You know, and other nationalities have to understand that. So, but especially our people, you know, it just for
Yeah.
me, it's like, you know, sometimes we get old in our own tricks and everything, and we figure everything is cool, that they can say what they want and it's cool. Nah, you know what I'm saying? That's what, like, I know what it is. You know what I'm saying? I came, like I said before, I came as a roaster. You know what I'm saying? And I
Yep.
know, and there's responsibility comes with it and everything. But at the end of the day, you know, when people say certain things, you better look at your own association. Like I do the YouTube cult leaders part, you cult leaders and files part 1 to 5. Tell people, look at that. You know what I'm saying? So many people don't even understand. You know, you down with the code. Some they don't understand that. They
Right.
refuse to understand that. You know what I'm saying? And
Oh
so for
yeah,
me,
I just had to unsubscribe from somebody, cancel their Patreon because they start talking real reckless. You know, no. You know, just because just because you there don't mean I gotta agree with you. Just because everybody else agree with you, don't mean
right,
I'm
exactly,
going to agree with you.
right, exactly. And then you know, me and you see how you we disagree a certain things, but at the end of the day, we still brothers. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's crazy to me. That why our people, we the only people that we gotta be a certain way because you said so. I don't give a fuck. Nah, not gonna be the way
Right.
because you want me to be. Now, what you could do, you could bring factor to our movement and help it going. But your movement doesn't, your party move doesn't mean that it makes it right. That's like my movement doesn't mean that it makes it right. Your move, but each of us got to bring. If we bring our factors to it, our movement could be much smoother and powerful and more eventful. You know what I'm saying? And we could be
Yep.
substantially make it strong. And our people, I don't know, you know, I got to say this. Some wrong with our people that we don't want to do it. I remember when I was coming out, maybe they don't know. They do know, but they don't want to do that.
Right.
So they want to throw subliminal shots at you. But like I said, come get this black smoke. Come get this black smoke. I don't care, you know, and that's what the thing about it. That's what, like, when I talk about issues like that, you know, at one time, some man go say, "No, I'm gonna say what I want." You know what I'm saying? But positive side of the door. Welcome, salute. Always
Yep.
a lady. Always a lady. Thanks for coming. Appreciate that. It's just sometimes us as people, and then sometimes it be these old people, you know, you know, in my generation. You know what I'm saying? Those are the ones. They stuck in their own way and they don't want to change. They don't want to adopt. You know what I mean? So
You
me,
can't
I don't
teach an
care.
old dog new tricks. And some of these young cats be acting like they old dogs, like the old dog off Beverly Hillbillies. Like, man, y'all got to get with the program or something.
Yeah, but
Everything
see,
ain't the same as it used to be.
right, but they learn from the people, they learn from these brothers and sisters of my generation. They learn it from
Right.
them. That's why, like, when I do the OGs and the elders and stuff, part 1 and 2, I want you to go and go in my archives and find that. Listen to that. These are the same people that want they you know, they figure you supposed to follow them, but at the same time they follow the cult. You agreeing of a person that found religion in social media? You think there's nothing wrong with that? All of a sudden, this person got religious?
Yeah, I mean it to a certain extent. Like if they actually believe it and they actually are thinking about it, and going and not just going through the motions or just following because it's popular, then more power to them because that's what social media is for. So many people that didn't get pro-black or what I mean on code until they start watching the social media. So I mean you can learn new things from it, but a lot of this stuff, we was already guided to this in the first place.
But I'm saying like this. I understand you saying you right, but I'm saying like this. If you want to learn religion, you got to go outside social media. You just
Yeah.
cannot rely on just social media. No, when you want to develop what's going on, you got to go outside of that. You got to do your studies. You hear what I'm
Yep.
saying?
Yeah.
You got to get
Yeah.
it
We
for
can
yourself.
be the guide. We can be the guide, but yeah, you still got to do your own research.
You got to
Look,
do your
it's
own
just like
research.
class. It's just like
Right.
class. You don't go to class and then you just automatically pass the test. No, you got to go to class and then go home and do the homework.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? You just
Right.
cannot just get religion or certain entities of our movement just like that. That's what like with everything I do, I look at my own research. I've been through things. That's why I talk what I talk. And then people say, oh yeah, I get that. You know what I mean? Because I
Yeah.
know what I know what I'm talking. I've been through that. And I do my own investigation. But a lot of us, we don't want to do that. Even throughout humanity, we don't want to. We don't do nothing like that. That's how. And we wonder why the world's like that. We
Huh.
wonder why. Shout out to you, she stay sleep, and it kills me that I mean, I can say kills me, but it really disappointing how people is. They want to say they figure that they're gonna be a judge to let you know, oh yeah, you not part of the movement because such and such. Fuck out of here. Tell me what not to do. And it goes for other people too. I see they do to other people too. What do you have the right? You need to look at yourself and get yourself together. Just as I did. You know? And that's our problem. Yo, people welcome to Underrated Speaks. So anybody want to get on? She stay asleep. If you want to get on, I'm seeing the panel. I'm seeing you the link. But just like a man that we had, we all build crew. You know what I'm saying? We all build, and at the end of the day, we are good, and it's getting powerful, bigger, better than ever. You know what I'm saying? And it just for me, it's like you know, how dare you tell another person, welcome, she Stacy, how you can tell another person if they don't do things your way, oh, you ain't part of the movement, oh, you ain't down for our people. How dare you? It let me know that you're emotional attached. It let me know that you part of the cult or something. It let me know that you really attached what's going on. It just to me is mind boggling to me at times. And then they want to throw some shots at you that you don't think that you know. And it's just to me, it's like, come on, get with the program. You hear what I'm saying? I feel like this. Our I'm talking about the ones I grew up with. Our generation has failed the young ones like DS1 and them. Even you to really see.
Yeah,
But
you're
see,
right.
but these are the same knuckleheads that is not willing to talk up. At least I could admit that, and I don't have no problem to admit that. But a lot of them, they don't want to do that. Like I said, if you want this smoke, come get this black smoke. Come get it. Welcome, she stay sleep.
What's going on, bro?
I'm telling Underrated Speaks Part 3. It's going down tonight. And I want to thank everybody coming. Even the queens come by and everything. You already got stuff for Thanksgiving ready, brother?
Yeah, yeah. For the most part, yeah. Just gotta cook like the sides and shit for
Okay.
tomorrow. But yeah, got a nice little menu, bro.
That's good. That's good. I tell you my mom, I'm gonna do mine's Christmas. My very first Christmas done. I'm gonna do that.
Yeah,
God's willing.
no doubt, no doubt.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, well, if you hear what I was saying, do you want to add on or you want to switch it up or something? It's underrated speaks, man. It's like random talk to me.
I don't know what you were specifically talking about, cause
Okay, now when I was talking about our movement, us as melanin people, and what I was saying, me and Crew was talking about that how some of us as a people we don't like to evolve. We want to be judgmental to other people because they don't fix today mix instead of to learn to adapt to the times and still be strengthened. You know what I mean? It's like the generation and stuff. Like my generation, like I was talking about Crew, that I was saying, I told you before that I was sorry that I let you down. And I find out throughout the years that there are a lot of us in our community, I mean, in our generation, that refuse to talk up. That even like, let's make amends. Like, we made a mistake. Let's make it easier for y'all now. Like what I'm doing. And and I found out that especially as brothers, they being disingenuous. Some sisters too, but I'm talking about the brother, they being disingenuous. And
well,
they want to take shots like that, like wherever they say it goes and everything. And then they hang around people that you know that they think they figure that they found religion in social media, that be it. Instead of you do your own investigation and create your own spiritual beliefs. And to me, like again, it's disingenuous. Come on, stop playing games. And like before you come, and I told Coolio, if y'all don't like me, you want to get this black smoke, come get this black smoke. Come get it. But what I'm saying right now, I gotta be a man. I gotta stand up being a man. It's all about evolving.
well, I'm gonna say this, bro. I'm gonna keep it short. For the most part, you know, changing is the hardest thing to do in life.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard for people to change because um people want to be comfortable. And
Yeah.
when change is it makes you uncomfortable. So that's some of the hardest thing, or that's one of the hardest things for a person to do, is to change. So what happens is we gotta understand that we just gotta understand that some people not gonna make the cut. It's
Yeah.
almost like, think about it like with music. You know, some MCs that been around for years is still around to this day.
Mm-hmm.
And they still can make music in this era because they're willing to change. They was willing to adapt. They was willing to rhyme at a different tempo. They're willing to rhyme off these new beats. They're willing to not be so lyrical as they was before. Where you got some rappers who can't make the transition because they're not willing to change. They're not willing to adapt. So if you're
Mm-hmm.
not willing to adapt, if you're not willing to change, you just gonna be a has been. You gonna be something that was just something in the past, but there's no future for you. So people like that, for the most part, You just gotta let them go, and they'll find their way. You know what I'm saying? Because what happens is when 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 you spend most of your time, or when you spend a bunch of time worrying about people like that, what happens is you become counterproductive because you so busy trying to drag somebody else with you. You know, it becomes baggage. You know what I'm saying? And you don't want a bunch of baggage, while you trying to, progress. If a person's not trying to progress with you, then it's just you just gotta let them be. It's really that simple, you know. That's just what it is. Some people are not built, and then some people change when they ready too, so you just gotta just keep it pushing, man. That's really what it is.
Yeah. No, yeah, exactly. You absolutely right. And I'm working, I'm doing that. I just gotta, but I just gotta make that point because sometimes that we get so caught up in a lot of things that when certain things is really important, we don't want to follow that up, and we let the emotions get in our way. Hey, it happened to me too, and I learned from that. I'm not saying I'm perfect. Again, I'm not perfect, but at the same time, that the only way us as a people we gonna motivate, we have to understand our mistakes, and we have to push it and move on. And but for me, it's just some people that just they refuse, not getting it, and then when you step, when you stay in that truth, oh, you shouldn't say that stuff like that. That's why, like, that ain't roll with me. But tomorrow, I don't know what I'm gonna do tomorrow. I was invited out, but I don't know. I don't know how that's gonna motivate and everything. Um, but I'm blessed and everything. I just want to let people know. The ones who really know, I made 1G last week. I made 1,000 subscribe. No, I ain't gonna say the word. Followers, and Gab Talk Media had interviewed me. You know, and for me, hold on, I'm hold on. Let me get this out the way. And for me, it's like I'm happy for that. And so it's just for me, I got ways to go. You know, got ways to go. Like I said, I'm not gonna be here that long. Um, and I definitely want to get to bed and get me some sleep. Here goes the link. So for me, it's like, hey,
Yeah, after you go off, bro, I might get on live real quick too, man. Talk to the people.
oh, cool. What time? What time you want to do it?
Soon as you in yours.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, cause
I'm not gonna be here that long. That's cool because that's good because I wanna be a sideman. Good evening, Cat.
Cat, what's going on, Cat?
Yo, what's up? Yeah,
Good, man. How you?
panel, chat room. Yeah,
Okay.
brother. Yeah. So, brother, I guess congratulate you on your 1,000. And I know you got the email, and hopefully you can feel what I'm trying to say. Because as brother, we're supposed to support each other all the time. You know what I mean? Brothers, sisters, on the positive note. Uh, it's things like I wish that when I know I have strength in, I'm trying to pass it along. because I keep hearing our women say that we need our black men. Because right now, we're talking good stuff, brother, which is positive, it's constructive, it's respectful. But man, as we see it as today, with this idiot president we have in office, we got to prepare for the worst. And that's all I can talk about. I can't go into deep conversations like you brothers can. I can't, even though I can understand it. But as like they say, you got to elevate. And the last step is prayer. You know? So the money that I have, I go out there and purchase the things that I can show. If I do a live stream, I post a video on what they need to get and so forth. You know, but what I said, brother, was not out of disrespect. You know, it's like if I could sit back in the shadows and listen the whole time and then present myself, I'm letting you know that I'm there. You know, listen to the whole conversation. You know, like I said, it wasn't never out of disrespect out of nobody. It's just sometimes, you know, like I'm not looking for those who I've been around, you know, I've been listening to the longest is the ones that I care most about. And I want them to know what I know as much as they want me to know what they know. It's all about just reciprocating the care and the love and the knowledge and all that great stuff. So if it came off the wrong way, hey, my bad, wasn't intended to. So I appreciate you allowing me on the panel. Peace, love, and blessings to everybody.
Yeah, we good, Cat. You know what I'm saying? We good. That's the way I look at it.
Yeah, that's all, man. It's like,
Exactly,
I mean,
bro.
I know people are busy. I know people are
We good.
busy. Go ahead, brother. Go ahead.
No, I'm just saying, me, you know, we good.
Roger that, brother. Roger that.
So what you doing for Thanksgiving tomorrow?
Man, I don't celebrate this shit, bro.
I mean, not celebrate. I mean, what you doing with your family? That's what I mean.
Ah, shit, my family don't even know I'm breathing, bro. So I'm
Oh,
just
okay.
spending with my good friend that came from overseas to hang out with me, and she don't celebrate it either. So we're in good company. Might go give me like one, you know, might get one of those damn turkeys or hens or something like that, and air fried or something like that. But
Oh,
nothing big. Because right now is the time. Right now is the time to go get all that stuff you need for Thanksgiving. You know what I'm saying? At the price that is at.
yeah.
Uh,
Definitely.
I ain't gonna do nothing. I'm supposed to be right now, but I don't know how that is. That's like up in the air and stuff like that. People say, "What you cook Thanksgiving?" I ain't doing. I don't know. I'm not gonna like. I'll probably just like, hey, just. But I found out there's people. I found out that when people say that they love you, they just love you for holidays, and after that, you don't see them no more. You know what I mean? So
you
that's
see him,
what it is.
then you see him, then you see him Christmas again, and then you see him New Year's, and then, you gotta wait the next fucking 11 months to see him again.
Yeah, and these are not the people that is out of town.
Yeah,
I
exactly
mean,
right.
let's keep it real here. See, people don't like to let, oh, you know what me and Cap talking about, and other people, they don't like to hear that, but it's true. That
Yep.
you don't hear these people throughout what you want, but the holidays, I'm not saying nothing wrong until the holiday, but what about throughout the year? You don't see them.
Yeah. I mean,
You don't
they
see
can live
them.
right. They can live right around the corner from you, man. They won't even see you. They won't call you. They won't even text you or come knock on your door until they won't say, "Hey, what you gonna do for holidays, motherfucker? I'm gonna mind my goddamn business like you've been doing."
Mhm.
So
One of my godsons came to my house when I first started here. I don't know who you heard and stuff. I think people heard in the chat. I said, "Why you here for?" I didn't see you in 2 years, and you live
yep,
like
like 3 months. What do you want? I just want no. What do you want? I want to know. Do you have? No, I don't have it. Even if I have it, I will not give to you because you don't show me respect. And that be at times I see him in the street. He act like he don't know me, and that's one of my youngest gossip. So you know what? Excuse my language. I'll treat you in the street. Get out my house.
Exactly.
Hey, yeah, I
Brother.
prefer I prefer somebody to be begging me every day or asking, every time they see me, let me hold fire, let me do this. At least you're consistent with that. At least you're saying what's up and I know what's up. But like you said, if you only coming to see me once a year, you know what I mean, or once every now and again, man, I ain't messing with you.
And then the back of that, y'all, after when he came tonight, I ain't see him almost 4 years prior to that. And it's not like his mother and father stopped and see me. That's they not the fault. It's him. My other God kids that say, once you go see God, that why like I don't no. And I say if you had to tell a person to come see me, it ain't worth it. Just keep on doing what you gotta do.
Exactly.
And that's the way I look at it.
Yep. Exactly, brother. Shit. It's like I don't waste no more fucking energy because the more you worry about family members that don't care about you and shit, it's all they're doing is dragging you down. So once you cut that shit loose, all of a sudden you feel the light off your shoulders. You feel a purpose to continue on a whole lot more better, a whole lot more stronger. But if you keep worrying, I say, how come my family ain't trying to reach out to me like I do to them? If they don't want to do it, just keep on going. Just say fuck it. Because the sad thing about it is the only time that we, see each other is like maybe somebody died. You see him there. And then I had the nerve to ask you, how you been? I'm like, motherfucker, you got my goddamn number. You said, I've been calling you and texting you, but you haven't returned shit, so you're going to have the nerve to ask me how I'm doing? Man, get on with that shit. Get on, go ahead on. You know what I mean? So that's how I handle shit, brother.
Bye-bye. But you was out of town when you came back.
Who me?
Yeah, you was out of town, right?
No, I had to pick up a friend from out of town.
Oh, okay.
Yes, sir. Yeah, so it's like, yeah, she's a great friend. She's a great individual, man. I enjoy her company. She's everything. Because like I say, people don't understand nowadays, man. It's like when you meet somebody, like they automatically want to get into the sack. Don't do that. That's how things mess up. You gotta learn each other.
Yeah, let it flow.
Yeah, let it flow. Even some of the scriptures say, when you have sex, it's wait till you get married. Once you understand each other, get married, and then do your thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So right now, yeah, we good to go, man. It's like we enjoy each other's company, man, which is I never find somebody like this. It's sad that it had to come from somebody from over the pond to come do this. But
Yeah.
I'm grateful.
Yeah, some of us, man, we like stuff like that. Some women say, oh, but you got some women that ain't like that no more. But they say, oh, men want to. That's not true. Not all majority of us is not like that. You know what I'm saying? We want to get to know you as an individual. Then when everything flows, it flows. You know what I'm saying? We want to have a good time.
Yeah,
It
bro.
have to be like that. But these women, but see, you got some fast women out in the women in the chat and outside. I want you to understand what I'm saying. I know you talk about the men, understandably so, but some of these women are fast too. They're not trying to hear what you talking about, Cat. I gotta be honest.
Especially when they got what's that chick name? That slut walk chick, Amber something.
Amber Rose.
Yes.
She pushing on that bullshit. And then it's like, okay, slut walk, right? Okay, when somebody treats you like a slut, you can't go back and say that somebody mistreated you. You and then you're gonna be a slut and then say that you're a feminist. Come on now, that shit. It's like adding water and oil together. It don't work. It don't mix.
But see, when you talk about stuff, you getting on. It's not about that. I'm like I tell some of these women and even men, if you put yourself out there and people critique rightly what you do, You ain't got no credibility. You ain't got nothing to say.
Yep.
Can't have both ways.
Yeah.
You
Hey,
can't. You can't. You walking like a slut. You quack like a slut. Oh, I'm not a slut. Oh, now you want to play the feminist and stuff like this. Now you want to talk about our culture. Then you talk about our culture. Then at the same time, you want us to have your back. No.
yeah. It's like they just don't get it. It's like I said. Yeah. So she's like,
Yeah, you're right, Candy. You're right. Exactly. You're absolutely right.
and then they want to get mad while brothers maybe sometimes if they push it in the corner, they'll seek love overseas. And I didn't. It just happened, because I was looking for it right here, just trying to do things the right way. I meet a chick, we hang out, we go there, there's no sex involved. Let's learn each other's character, our heart, our motives in life, our chemistry. Let's learn all of that. I don't give a damn how long it takes. But before we lay down, I got to put a ring on your finger. Make sure that it's, or whatever it is, a ring, or jump over the broomstick, to say we're in this together forever now. Because right now, it's like they go to the clubs, whatever and shit. That night, they want to they want to bump and grind. And that's what the mistake is. It's like they put sex before understanding each other. And a lot of us are not taught that. Back then they knew about it, but now today it's all messed up, man. So it's like it's up to us to try and lead by example again to get relationships back on track how it's supposed to be. So like if I meet a sister out there, we go out there and hang out. Ain't nothing. I don't expect sexual things from her, nothing like that. I just want to know who you are, what you're about. How can we form? Can we build a business together? Stuff like that. Constructive, positive stuff. But nah, you got to leave sex in the back burner. That's the last thing, because you put sex first, you just screwing everything up, man. Y'all some become enemies. I said I hate you and all that kind of. Nah, I ain't trying to have that. So if you don't, if a man and woman don't have sex and things don't work out, at least they can part as friends and bump into each other down the street sometime later down the road and acknowledge each other. Say, how you doing? I'm doing fine. Good to see, all that kind of stuff, rather than forming an enemy. So hopefully I'm gonna shut up now.
No, you
Now,
good. You good.
what you
Go
saying
ahead, go
is
ahead.
what you saying is true, Cat. And I think this is something that we need to discuss on the man talk, because what a lot of women don't understand is when a man get a certain age and there's certain things that he's trying to fulfill in his life, you know, um, pussy becomes a non-factor. And I'm only speaking on the men who's trying to do something, because there's men out here that's a certain age that's still chasing. But once a dude get a certain age, he's trying to fulfill his life in another way. So, having a bunch of sex becomes, we put that on the back burner naturally, but a lot of women still run around and push this narrative like all men only want is sex. And that's not true. Because when you look at a lot of these 40, 45-year-old women, they be hot in the ass, just like a young girl. And they use sex as the deal breaker. If you can't please them sexually, they don't even want to deal with you.
Yeah.
And that's just the truth, but at the end of the day, we can't make nobody admit the truth, but we see it all the time. Look at shows like Basketball Wives. Them women are damn near in their 50s. And they still running around doing shit like they 25, 30 years old. They still running around using men for money, using men for their assets. You know, a lot of these dudes, they don't, these, when men get older and we trying to have a legacy and all of that, we ain't sitting around worrying about that. Because at the end of the day, if you've been having sex since a certain age in your life, most dudes, they lose their virginity like 13, 14, 15 years old. So if you 45, 50 now, you probably have a couple kids. If you don't, if you 45 years old, you've been having sex for 30 years of your life. I mean, how exciting can it be now?
Right.
This is how men look at it. See, women, they don't look at sex the way we do.
Yep.
Because
Hey,
we're more linear in logic. Women are more emotional. So when they have sex, their emotions is in it. Men, our emotions is not in it unless we doing it with a woman that we in love with. So
Yep.
sex becomes a non-factor. And I feel like a lot of women, they don't understand that. But then they get mad. They get mad when you put sex on the table and we take it, and then that's all you get. Now you saying that somebody used you. Nobody used you. You put what you want on the table and you got what you want. So now don't be upset.
Right. And go more on the point though too. Stop saying that, oh yeah, I want to get to know you. But you come to the house and you wearing a mini skirt with some thongs on it and you got your bra put up. Why I seen your nipples, and then all of a sudden I'm looking at you like, what do you want? What's your incentive? Oh, I want to talk. Why you talk what? What do you want to talk about? Instead of like, I'm out here and I'm keeping it real. I'm keeping it gully. If you want the black stick, just say you want the black stick. Boom, boom, that's it. Stop being around the bush talking about, oh, I want it for you. Don't want no future with me. And then it goes to us as men again. That's I always said, we gotta learn to advocate for ourselves. We are smart individuals. Yeah, we simple, but at the same time, men, stop letting some of these women to take away what you stand for. I have to learn that. I'm telling you from personal experience. You can say no. I don't want that. And even I want that, I want to grow into it. I want you to get to know me as an individual. I want you to know that I'm planning the future. I'm saying I want to have a great conversation. You know what I'm saying? Come on, because we got to think about human feeling. You touching a man all over the place. Yeah, we going to say no, yeah. And at the same time, yeah, it feel good. And then when a man try to, oh, I don't want that. Oh, you got to respect me. What do you mean respect you? I am respect you. I thought you. No, I don't want to do like this. But at the same time, you come, and then I know it's going to be something. You cannot tell me how to dress. You can't, but I'm saying it's all about being responsible. Be responsible of your feelings. Be responsible and emotional. If you put yourself out there, that is what you get. And it goes for men too. If that's what you want, to consent and grown adults, say it.
Exactly.
Don't be around. Stop being around the bush. I'm tired, and other women, y'all gotta have these conversations with these other women. We gotta stop talking to some of these women. Yo, women gotta have these conversations just as men we gotta have these conversations with men. It's got to stop.
They be
Stop
having them,
knocking
bro.
on my door. Stop knocking on my door that you come 10, 11, or 12 o'clock. Oh, I want to talk. Oh, so you wait. Well, you want to eat some Oreo, or you want to eat your Oreo cookie, right? That's you saying?
Hey,
Right.
but
What's the talk about like 11:30 or 12 o'clock in the night? Now, if there's an emergency, that's totally different. But at the same time, we talking on the phone like over 4 or 5 hours. Oh, I want to come over. Why you want to come? Why all of a sudden you got to come over a certain time to talk? 10 to me, 10 to the morning. That's booty time. I don't want to talk.
Yeah, I mean, we just got to be honest, man. At
Let's
the
be
end of the day,
honest. Come on,
at the
stop
end of
playing
the
games.
day, at the end of the day, if you just want to talk, we could talk on the phone. Don't come to my house. If you come into my house, if you come into my house and I got a goddamn call the people in the front to open the gate because it's locked or some shit, then it's too late. Period. Like, don't come to my house 12 o'clock at night expecting to talk. Because for one, I'm a man. For two, I'm not gay. So if you come into my house 12 o'clock at night, I know what you want. We not talking. There's nothing to talk about. We could have talked about that hours ago. So the problem is people like to play games with people. And that's the problem. People need to stop playing games. If you listen, ladies, if you like a dude and you want to give him some, just give him some. Because see, what a real man respects is honesty. Stop
facts.
trying to lead dudes on. Stop trying to make it seem like you really like this dude. You don't like him, you just want to give him some. You attracted to him sexually. You want to see how he performs. Do that. You not a hoe for that. Stop thinking that shit. That's the shit that pisses me off. You not a hoe cause you have sex with a dude the first night. That's what you want to do. You a grown ass woman. You could do whatever you want to do. But the problem comes in is when you try to present yourself like you're wifey type or
Right.
you're the girlfriend type when you really just trying to get smashed on.
Exactly. You want the darkness. You want to get your black blown the fuck out. Let's keep
That's
it
it.
real.
Let's
And,
let's
and so
let's leave it at
and let's keep
leave
it
it
like
at
that.
that.
That's it.
Don't
Right.
call me and ask me who I voted for. Don't call me and ask me what I think about the black community. I don't have conversations with women I'm smashing.
Right.
We don't
Exactly.
talk, we don't build on that level.
Don't ask me what this the killer. Don't ask me, am I hungry? No, I'm not hungry. I know you not hungry either because you just had a Big Mac in your goddamn mouth on your way coming seeing me. You want to get goddamn smashed. Stop it.
Let's
And it
leave it.
goes for
Let's
men
just
too.
leave it
Stop
right.
it.
Let's just leave it there. Like it's that's the problem. The communication is off. And this is why
Hey,
you got a lot of black women on YouTube saying what they need from men. Man, go ahead with that bullshit. Go ahead,
hey,
Crew.
hey, let me back you up on that because like that's the type of women I deal with. You know what I mean? Like we can kick it or whatever, but we don't have no it's not like, oh, you my girlfriend or nothing. You know what I mean? Look, this what we're on. We're gonna do this. If you feel like cooking, fine. I we don't have no relationship past like pretty much friends with benefits or something. You know what I mean? And as long as that's how we present to each other, like if you're not trying to lead me on, like, oh, you finna be my girl, it's gonna be something long term like that. Don't present yourself like that. Say, hey, I'm coming through. I need to get something. What's up? Hey, I'll cook. I got some food, and I'm gonna give you some. Fine, no problem. Leave it like that. But when they start trying to lead people on and everything, or the dude just want to smash, but he's spending money like he's trying to take care of her for the wife. You know what I mean? That's the same thing, but backwards. Let just everybody be upfront. Let's let everybody know where we at, and then fine, we'll deal with it like that.
Exactly. That's called being consenting adults with proper communication. And that's the problem between black men and black women now. It's the lack of communication and the fact that people just don't want to be honest and upfront. And that's the problem. And that's why you hear a bunch of these black women whining on YouTube talking about what they need from black men. And the same shit that they saying they need from black men, they should have got from the men in their goddamn family. Cause I don't owe you nothing. All the
Because
shit that you saying you need black men to do for you, you should have got from your father. Your father should have been the example that you saying you need me to be. You should have already saw that in your life. And if you didn't see that or get that or feel that in your life, that's not black men on YouTube's problem.
what I tell
That's a
you is,
problem that you got to fix in your life.
what I find is, it's a lack of. I think it's really like a lack of discipline among both people, the male and the female. You know,
Hmm.
I mean, you got that. Even though you got the urge, it's, I want to man, I want to smash that. Sometimes I say, no, I shouldn't do that because you never know. There could be trouble either way, male or female. You know what I'm saying?
That's
So
true.
nowadays
I agree.
you got to play it smart. You got to play it very smart. You can't let the thing between our legs, male or female, control the brain on our shoulders. You know, because man, if you listen to the one between the legs, you about to mess it, put yourself in a world of hurt.
Yup.
That's true. That's
Yeah,
that's that's very
that's
true.
true. And see, that's the thing about like the brothers that was saying on there, and I want ladies this is to understand. You know what I'm saying? And despite I was never close to my pop, we got like I say before, me and father got close. His last year and a half of his life. Back in '89. But what I learned from him, he said you gotta have respect for yourself. If some women do not have respect for themselves, it doesn't mean you gotta follow her. You gotta have respect for yourself. And that's why one of the reasons that there's a strict code of me that you know what I mean? Like for instance, single, you got your own place. It's like a holiday inn. I could plug this up. No, we plug what up? What do you mean? You ain't wifey. What you talking about? Plug what up? You mean I could plug up, bring stuff in? You not wifey. We not in a relationship. You came here to get smashed, right? This I had to tell one like a few years ago. You came here. Listen, this what happened. You and your boyfriend broke up. Okay, understandably so. All right, you dancing with this lady. You're dancing. You having fun in the dance and stuff like that. You caught me on a humble, and so you said, "Oh, I want to know what is you doing? I'm home. I'm chilling. You know what I mean? Watch some TV. You know what I'm saying?" And then all of a sudden, I want to know, can we talk? I want to talk. We already talked before that we was at the dance, right? You remember you told me, Jay, JT, I'm giving you game, and plus I'm telling you the truth. I'm getting matter of fact about this time. Never about this time. Matter of fact, call me up, yeah. So you want to get smacked? Yeah, I want to get smacked. You know what I'm saying? You've been nice to me. You sure? So you already took a shower already. You know what I'm saying? I don't so much. Make sure it be all right. Don't let me know. Beat the horn 3 times. Beep, beep, beep. Up there, pick up, make sure do the gentleman thing. That always is. That's how I was raised. Born in the house and everything. Then you want to talk about, my girlfriend broke up with my husband. That's not my problem. That's not what we discuss. That why you want to talk to me about it? You could have talked to me about it like 3-4 hours ago.
Hey JT, you ever watch Big Bang Theory?
Huh?
You ever watch that show Big Bang Theory with them nerds and
Nah.
geeks? So the two dudes, they roommates, Sheldon and what's his name, right? But god damn, this motherfucker thick as hell. This one of these strippers just came over here to get something to eat. Yeah, damn, I should have went inside. Woo! Welcome back to Chicago. But yeah, I got to throw it off. But like, so they got a roommate agreement, right? And so it's like he got like a 12-page contract. Like, this is our roommates agreement. I get the bathroom from this time, you get it from this time. If you got guests over, you got to give me 3 hours notice. Shit like that. We got to have an understanding between each other. And if you're not going by that understanding that we have, then you're in default for the agreement. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I've learned, what I've been noticing is there's been a decrease in true relationships and an increase in the swingers lifestyle. I'm gonna throw it out there. People are swinging more than they want to get to a relationship. Because first of all, if a woman and man get together, they divorce or whatever, or break up, well, you know, naturally the man got to pay child support. So now it's like going to a swingers club, having fun, you know, and no ties, you know, there's no ties, no nothing. You know, you have fun, I have fun. All right, see you next time or whenever and stuff. Well, no, I ain't gonna lie. I used to do that back my young days and stuff. So, but now it's an increase into the swingers lifestyle. It really is, because nobody want to go through the hell of getting into a relationship, get, you know, a divorce, and then they got to give up half their shit and pay child support, alimony, all that kind of stuff, you know. So, as I say, ladies, this is not a woman bashing conversation. We're just talking about speaking on society, how it is, how things are designed by the colonizers. I'm gonna leave it at that, family. I just want to get that little point.
Yeah, that's the thing about it, that I can tell each man that been on the men's talk for over a month. These are we talked about. You know, this is, I could say on YouTube, I one of the few men talk that we challenge each other. But at the same time, you can ask each man, we find solutions. And I don't know. Let me ask y'all a question. Do y'all want do y'all want a man's talk this week? Because I know it's like the holidays and stuff. Or I could wait, we could wait the next week. I'm just asking y'all because y'all don't want it. And then even men on in the chat, do y'all want a man's conversation Friday? Man's talk
Yes,
Friday?
sir. Hey, guess what, JT? I'm supposed to link up with Brother Rob on Friday. So it'll be, you know what I mean, good man's talk. Hey, you got two of us live together. You know Brother Rob, don't you?
Yeah, I understand, but I'm saying, like, if you had some with Brother Rob, let me know, because I want this to be as a man talk. I don't want to be just separate conversation. I don't want that.
No. I'm talking about bringing him on the man's talk with us.
He always he's family.
That's what I mean. I'm gonna be out here with him too, though.
Oh, you gonna be in Chicago?
I'm in Chicago right now.
Oh, you in Chicago? Okay, yeah, all right, no problem. Okay.
Hey, that's why I was looking at that stripper, because the strip club right where I got my food from just now. I'm gonna do like JT. I'm gonna show you my food in a second.
Man, yo, you better be careful, man. Come on, man.
Brother, hey, brother. I want to address this one sister on the panel. I guess she said that I'm trying to read through her comment. Captain of the panel, the women in here. No, y'all speaking in general. No, we're not speaking in general. No, I never speak in general or absolutes like I hear on other channels. Never that. Okay, Candy? But I respect what you're trying to say, but no, it's not like that. Not like, every man, every woman think that way.
And see, go more on Cap and Candy. I want you to understand it, and that is the problem. We just talk in general, and this is the thing that Candy, you have to understand this. And I want you to understand, just like you want us to understand how your women feel, you got to understand how we feel. This is really happening to us, and it's not being talked about. And in all due respect, and I respect you, Candy, you know that. I respect you, but I'm saying that as a human being, you cannot have it both ways. You can't. Now, if there's a certain man that treats you a certain way or whatever it is, yeah, you deal with him. But at the same time, if you want us to open up, you have to understand where we're coming from, because sometimes, at times when we talking about it, we've been through things that had some women that had disguise of certain things that they really want to do, and at the same time, they want to play off and act like that we the monsters. Oh, you trying to take advantage of, like, go finish the story. Let me finish the story. And what happened was she talking about this person. Now, this friend, right? I thought she grew up with the friend. She only knew her only 3 damn months. Her friend is married. So why are you worrying about somebody that is married? That is not your problem. I don't want to hear about nobody. This is going on, right, going on 1 o'clock. I'm supposed to hear somebody about married? I was married for 9.5 years. I don't bring that up. And then she said, I don't understand. Why you acting? No, you come in a certain time. You say you want to get Smith ass. Look what time it is. It's going on 1 o'clock. You think I want to hear about somebody else, man? So all due respect, I hope they work it out. That you could have told me like 3 or 4 hours ago. If you ain't going to do nothing, I'm going to walk you. Matter of fact, I did just like this. Well, I could sleep. No, I don't want to do nothing with you. But I guess I got to go. Well, okay, you go. I have to offer. I said, you could stay here, but there ain't nothing going to happen. Because you said it.
Hey, check this out. Damn, JP.
Huh?
Check this out. Hold on. Look at this, dog. All these damn deers sitting right here in front of me. Can you see them? It's like 4 deer sitting right here out here in the bird.
I see that.
Yeah, man, it's crazy. Shit. I remember I was outside smoking a square one day. Man, it was like a whole herd of them ran past me. I almost fell out. But yeah, you're right, man. Look, whatever time they call, everybody just got to be up front. Because, look, I'm not trying to, you're not finna be up here sitting here laying on me in my bed or whatever, or sitting on my couch telling me your sob stories at 3 in the morning.
Right.
And ain't nothing popping.
Right, and at the same time, they laying on you in the bed, and you know they talking to you, and you know, come someone, you know what I'm talking about, and they playing with the wood. I'm not gonna say wood. They're playing with the stick. They licking on you know, and they they whistle sweet nothings on you. You know what I'm saying? And then all of a sudden, you don't know what's going on. You trying to like be a gentleman, and then when you move, I don't want to do. Let's talk. What do you mean? Let's talk about what? You've been on grabbing it and everything, like you want to shoot pool or something. And then all of a sudden, you think I'm supposed to turn it off. Oh, but you a man, and then this is saying about you after me. How I'm after you? I didn't force you to go in the bedroom. I didn't force you lay on me, cuddle on me. I ain't force you putting your hands in my pants and play with it, and like you shooting pool that you ready to go for the 8 ball. You doing this, and I'm trying to be respectful, and it feels so good. Oh, it feels so good. So I think, okay, I'm going to reciprocate to let you know that I appreciate you. And then all of a sudden, oh, I still want to talk about my girlfriend that don't give a fuck about you, that you know, or just only 3 months. And you got me worked up. So, this ain't where you got to go. Call me when you get home. lose my number. That's it. And that's what happened. Matter of fact, she didn't have a car. Her friend had a car. So I have little money. I mean, I'm going to put you in the cab. And I called a cab driver that he was working at night. He was on work late night. I said, yo, could you do me a favor? Yo, JT, what's up? Yo, bring her home, right? Make sure she get in the house and hit me up on the horn and make sure she get home. I got you, JT. 35 minutes later, she in the home. You ain't right. You ain't right. You know what I'm saying? I was going, now I'm not playing those type of games because if I touch you, you're going to say that I rape you. No, I'm not playing those type of games. Lose my number. And that's what happened. Almost 4 years ago, fam. And please don't say it doesn't happen to no men, because it does happen to men. Yes, it does. We just don't talk about it, but it does happen.
I mean,
It's just go ahead, man. Go ahead.
go ahead, Cap. I'm listening.
Yeah, I want to take on, man. It took me a little while to understand why things wasn't working out. You know, and so once I figured it out, right now it's like when you resist the temptation of sexual advances, they respect you more because you're able to hold that discipline, even though you want to tear into it, you know, but you hold back and let them know that what you're really about. So I'm not gonna. It's like it's kind of like being in the battlefield. You're not gonna waste your fucking bullets on a target that's not intended to be shot at. You know what I mean? So that's how I live life now here in the civilian world. It's like I used myself up a whole lot before knowing what was going on, and now I see, and I get a whole lot of respect from sisters like, hey, you know, we get to go. I respect who you are, but I detect something that is not compatible between us. So we can be friends. It's all good. It's all good. I'm not gonna hate you. If I pass on the street, I'll give you a wave. I'll talk to you, say how you doing, show concern, something like that. But other than that, we can't go no farther, you know, than what you expected. All right, I'm done, brother.
They respect that though. Hey, nothing turn a woman on more than a man that turn them down. You know what I mean? Like, nah, I'm good. You know what I mean? Then they'll be after you. Like, whoa, what kind of man is this?
And that, you know what, crew, and that's what happened to me. She said when I told her before you lose my number, she said, I know you don't want to talk, but I hope you do. Why you did that? I said, because I advocate for myself. I love myself more than I love you. And even to care for you. And she said, man, I mean, like, you know, it's not that I was playing with you. You know, I was going to invest and give because you see, you want to play games and you trying to make yourself a victim. And I ain't trying to get caught up in this system. And that's what we got to understand as brothers, that I'm not saying all women do that. No. But there are some women have agendas. And then they talk to their friends and they set you up. And they're going to find out you thought it was consensual. And then she said it was rape. And I'm listen, rape is wrong is wrong. And I got to say this. Rape is rape. It is wrong. But I'm saying this, though. There are some women that play into this. And they mess up good men. And these men become bitter. And some of these men become players. And then after that, they end up having a miserable life. I know men like that because I grew up with them when I was, born and raised in BK, New York. So I know what I'm talking about.
I try to tell brothers, hey, baby, you got to play it safe, bro. I tell sisters the same thing.
Right.
Don't fall for that dude. You know what I'm saying? But they don't want to listen. So, okay, you'll learn the hard way then.
Hey, didn't y'all just... My bad.
Right, I mean, there's 65 and 70-year-old right this minute. I know there are friends in Brooklyn, New York, where I'm originally from. Miserable. They don't trust a woman in their life. because they got screwed on. Probably get locked up in jail for a few months. Come to find out, oh, I didn't do it. Never expunged their record. There's one that did 2 years that never had sex with her. Never had sex with her. And she said, no, I just lied about it, and still have fucking record that he had to like leave his job without a goddamn pension. And women, I'm not picking. I'm just telling you what I see, and I know that this is going on, but we're not talking about it. So
Yeah,
as for me, when I see those, I mean, I'm gonna say that y'all can roll with this. Well, when I see this as a 52-year-old man, I'm taking precaution. Nah. Do you know what you get into? Do you know what time? Do you know what the TikTok is? I don't know. I don't know either. Hang up the phone. That's it. No, you ain't coming over. No, you ain't plugging your thing in. No, you want something to drink. You drunk, you want something to drink. Well, you want something to drink for what? What's the drink? What you want to talk about? You want to talk about Welch's grape at 1 o'clock in the morning? Come on. Stop. Stop it. Stop it. Back at y'all.
So that's what I was gonna say, right? Yeah, it's not all of them, but you see these one-off cases that make you suspect and make you always try to protect yourself, right? I don't know if y'all saw that case with the Indian dude, right? Shorty tried to say that he raped her, right? But they had the video in the bar, outside of the bar, walking in her dorm room. You know what I mean? In the lobby, everything. Like, she's just all on him. He's trying to get away, and you know what I mean? She's like, no, come on. You know, and then the judge threw the case out. Like, man, hell no. You were the aggressor at him. How the hell did he rape you? You know what I mean? The case got thrown out, and if it wasn't for all them cameras that was in them spots, like, her word would have stood. Especially if dude would have been just a regular nigga. You know what I mean? Or just a regular dude. You know what I mean? But, like, it's those one-off cases. I'm sure every guy in their life has either, you know how they say 6 degrees of separation? I'll say that's two or 3 degrees separation. Know somebody that been through some bullshit like that. Where nothing happened. You know what I mean? At least nothing illegal happened. You know what I mean? Nobody took anything. Matter of fact, you served the shit on the motherfucker's plate and told him to eat, and he wasn't even hungry. But now you talking about he's stealing the food. Like, no, that doesn't, nah. So what I do, if I'm in a situation, I'll tell a shorty, like, I'm not even talking to her on the phone. I'm texting. So what we finna do? You know, nah, you got to tell me, like, I'm on some freaky shit. You know what I mean? But you got to tell me so that then, if you're on some bullshit, I've got the text. You're telling me exactly what you're finna do. So protect yourself. But the best way is to not even get into that situation in the first place.
Right. Yeah, absolutely.
So I'm done. Right. And as for the interrupting, I'm sorry, because, you know, when people pause, you don't know if they done yet or not. So you be like, oh, you know. So my bad about that, though.
Yeah, and then at the same Cap, Cap, you were saying something. You can go and then see Shay Slee want you to hit that. And then at the same time, they always want to catch you on the holidays and in your birthday. Oh, I didn't have. What you doing for my birthday? I ain't doing jack shit. What you want? Maybe you could take me out to maybe you could take me out to a certain restaurant. Restaurant for what? I ain't seen you in 3 goddamn years. Take you for what? Man, we can do that, and cause you know my girl. What you want? Maybe you take me out. I know I'm supposed to take you out for your birthday, but things come up. Oh, so things come up on my birthday, but 3 years later you want me to open up my wallet and take you out. Now I want to ask you a question. What color is my skin? Black, right? Yeah, black, right? I would, to the day I die, I'm gonna stay black, right? What kind of fool you think I am? I haven't heard you 3 years. And see, us men, we gotta have these conversations. And there are some women might not like it, but then it's tough. But at the end of the day, we gotta stop disvalue ourselves. Listen, I know us men, we live by, that's me. Get lonely. I understand it. I get it. You want to get served up. Not hey, nothing wrong with that. All I'm just saying, us as men, let's have more values ourselves. Like she stayed sleeping. He did a live show about dignity. You need to check that out. Let's have more power our own dignity. Dignity. And as me being a 52-year-old man, have control of that. You know what I mean? Don't stop giving away these hoes and these holeless. They I'm a nice person, but you want to be on it, but you want to be on the roller coaster all night. Stop it. You make the choice, Ben. You don't have to be on that roller coaster. If you're going to be on that roller coaster, make sure you be on that roller coaster with that one that we appreciate you as a human being, as a man that stand up for morals and values. Those are ones that you don't mind to go on the twirling wheel. And you don't mind that because you know you're going to get reciprocated back together. That's what counts. Advocate for yourself, man. Because if you don't, if you keep on not having value of yourself, if you're not willing to have discipline yourself, at times you cannot blame a woman. You gotta blame yourself. I'm telling you for personal experience.
Hey, brother, I think we all experience the same thing what you experienced. You know, I mean, you've been through marriage. I haven't. I can't speak on that.
Mm-hmm.
But as I got older, you know, as I said, you know, you pay attention, you gain wisdom, and I've been noticing, you know, okay, I wasn't taught this. No man taught me this. You know how to really find that sincere queen. He said, first of all, keep your zipper zipped. Go out there and get your shit together, make your money, or you know, if it, you know your profession or your business, get that first. Be secured in yourself, but at the same time, if you come across a woman that want to be with you, well, you know, like they teach us, you got to put them through a test, but not a crazy test where it make them feel like they're less than, but just a test to prove the loyalty. Are you here for my money? Because if I was successful, I would be dressed like a broke motherfucker. I ain't gonna lie. A lot of rich guys be dressed broke, while broke guys be trying to dress rich.
Right.
And so my strategy is I'll be dressed broke, even though I have money, and see what this person's about. And same thing go for the sisters. You know, don't I know you want to look good and everything, but you want to see if the brother is legit. If he's for, you know, because you live in the good life, or he might want to use for your money. No, dress raggedy. That's how you test a person. You know, and so I mean, I think that's about the safest thing to do. My thing is, if I come across a woman that I know that we're not compatible, but yet she hold herself in a respectful way, I'm going to show her respect. It's not how you address me and how I address you. It's just simple, you know. And so there's so much. And another thing, yeah, my last thing, I'm gonna shut up. What it is that the colonizers has caused a lot of confusion among us. That's what is going on too, because they want to say like the more stuff you have, the more important you are. No, I believe that because if a woman can be broke, but she got integrity, she got heart, she got spirit, she got loyalty. That's what I want. Hunger for how broke you are, because in this country they don't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck about that positive qualities. They won't give a fuck if you willing to fuck over somebody else. You know that. So if I come across, like I said, I found one, and as long as they live by that positive code of moral morality, hey, we're gonna get along.
Yeah, that's true. Go ahead, she stay sleep.
Well, at the end of the day, you know, at the end of the day, man, like I was saying earlier, man, it's just about at a certain point, people just gotta grow up, man. And if you're dealing with a person that's not willing to accept the way you are, just keep it pushing. You know, don't really waste no more time on on people that's not willing to change. Like we was talking about earlier. That's the hardest thing for people to do. And the same words that we use, mature and grow up and you know, man up and all of those terms is just another term for change, man. We
Right.
we have to change. And I feel like when we decide to change and show that,
Right.
other people will see it. And sometimes you outgrow people, and sometimes you just realize that some things just come to an end.
Right.
But we have to always let it be known, what is it, you know, that we're trying to accomplish.
Mhm.
And like I said, at a certain age, man, most dudes that's about something, they ain't really, you know, they ain't really tripping off sex like that.
Right. Yeah.
That's not really the number one priority. That's the number one priority when you a teenager and when you 20 something years old. You know, other dudes, like Cap said, man, dudes trying to get their money. They trying to build a legacy for themselves. You know, um, sex is just, but sex becomes more of a leisure thing. When you younger, it's like your number one priority. You'll you'll run and go have sex and mess around and burn the goddamn house down. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like men put sex over everything when they younger. But when they get older, man, and they want to have something in life, that becomes, like I said, it becomes, it doesn't, it's not important anymore. You know, it becomes not important. So at the end of the day, man, I think honestly, it should be the other way around. And this is why I tell my son, my older son, he's 13. This is why I tell him not to worry about sex now. Don't be like me. Don't worry about sex when you young. Worry about sex when you get older and you done establish something for yourself in life. Don't, do it the right way. Don't do it backwards. And I think a lot of us has done it backwards. And that's men and women. Because a lot of things that the women do, they wasn't taught that when they were young. They were taught to get married before they have sex. They were taught don't just have sex with a man to get to know him. They were taught those things. Most women were. And they did it the other way around, where they use sex to get to know a man. And it's the same thing with us men. We did it backwards. But it is what it is, and now we got to teach our children the right way. Don't worry about sex now. I tell my son that all the time. Children are being born every goddamn second. So you ain't got to worry about no woman. Don't worry about no woman. Women gonna always be here. As long as you here, women gonna be here. So you don't have to worry about that. Focus your energy on other things. I'd rather you play video games than worry about having sex. Because all sex gonna do is bring you a child or bring you a disease. It's gonna bring you problems you don't need in your life. Worry about worry about taking on those issues when you are prepared mentally and financially. And I feel like that's the way that that's the solution. We got to teach the next generation to do it right. Because if we messed up, I mean, it is what it is. Most of us got children. Most of us done lost our virginity at 14, 15, 16. So, and a lot of us who are older, our children have children, older people. None of my children have children, but a lot of other people do. So the solution is we got to do it right, and we got to teach it correctly. We got to tell them, that stop making sex a priority. Sex is not a priority. It's not. It's really not at the end of the day, because what comes out of sex? Children, which is what? Expenses. Are you ready? And this is how I talk to my oldest son. Are you ready financially to take care of somebody? Can you take care of yourself? So if you can't take care of yourself, you shouldn't be worrying about having sex, because from sex, children are born. And if you can't take care of yourself, you damn sure can't take care of no child, and you can't take care of the woman. Because if you get a woman pregnant, you can't just take care of your baby. You got to take care of her, because she's carrying your baby. She's the mother of your child. So if you not prepared for none of that, you know what I'm saying? Don't be running around here trying to, you know, don't be running around here, passing out your penis, man. Focus on what's important in life, and that's building you as a man. Build your character, you know, build up who you are, build up your finances, you know, basically build your mindset on how you gonna look at life as a man before you present yourself to a woman. And I feel like this is what women should be telling their daughters. This is why I say men should talk to men and women should talk to women on that level, because at some point or another, anybody that we talking to here on YouTube, my son could probably meet one of y'all daughters. And I want my son to be the best man he could be for your daughter. But I want your daughter to be the best woman for my son. I don't want my son dating no hood rat. And I'm sure y'all don't want y'all daughters dating no bum or no dude that ain't got nothing to offer. So at the end of the day, these are the things that we have to start working on as a people. This is what's gonna mend relationships between black men and black women.
We have to really sit down and be logical and look at our situation and what's causing certain things. And we have to stop it. We have to change the dynamic because for years and years and years, the dynamic is not changing between the children. Children are getting younger and they're more sexualized at a younger age. You know, one day, this was some years ago, this when I was living in New York. I'm just outside and two little elementary school girls walking past talking about sex. I almost start crying. Like literally, I almost started crying. That shit made me feel so crazy because I'm like, these little girls is like 7, 8 years old. They walking home from school talking about sex at 8 years old. We wasn't doing that. Me and my friends, we at 8 years old, we wasn't worrying about sex at 8. These children are getting younger and younger. And you gotta blame the parents. You can't blame every goddamn thing on TV because you allow your children what they watch on television. You can't keep blaming the government for everything. The first government your child is born into is the goddamn household, which is your government, which is what's governed by you and the man you dealing with. We got to take responsibility for our children. We can't keep, oh, it's the system. No, it's what system you got your child around. If your child is talking about sex at 8 years old, you dropped the ball somewhere. You can't tell me it's because of TV. Turn the goddamn TV off. How about that? And that's the solution to all this shit. Because a dysfunctional adult was a dysfunctional child. It's just that simple. If you grow up and become dysfunctional, it's because you was raised to be dysfunctional. Period. And we have to start really looking at the situation in that way. Because that's the only way shit is gonna change. That's the only way it's gonna change. We have to make it change. We can't say society has to change so people can change. No, the people have to change. And when the people make a change, then society will change. And if it doesn't, guess what? Who cares? Because we doing what we got to do for us. And that's what we got to do, man. We have to start doing the things that we don't want to do. A lot of us as parents, we don't want to go that extra mile, but we have to. We have to. We really have to. You want the young boys to stop disrespecting the young girls? Then guess what? As men, we have to start raising these boys different. And the first thing we got to do is tell them to value themselves, like what you saying. Value yourself as a man first. Don't put all your value in yourself into a woman. A woman don't make you a man. You got to be a man for you first. Stop running around here trying to be Mac Daddy thinking, oh, because I got 5 women, I'm a man. That narrative has to be destroyed by black men because there's a lot of generations of black men that grew up with that ideology. If you got money and a bunch of women, you a man. And that shit is not true. And that shit that shit was passed down through generations. And this is why you see a lot of women say things about men because we use that ideology and we put that on our women and force them to accept that shit. But look at the outcome of it. Look at the things that we hear now on social media. We have to find a new way to re-socialize our children. We have to do it, regardless of the television, regardless of Facebook, regardless of all that shit. Because guess what? Your child don't have to have a Facebook page.
Your child don't have to be on social media. My son is not on social media. The closest thing to social media he's on is play PS4. That's the
You know
closest
they
thing
got
he
that on
is.
there.
Exactly.
They
But
got
guess
that on
what?
there.
But guess what though? Him and his mother has a close enough relationship with him. When weird shit happens to him, he comes and tells us.
Hmm.
See? So it all starts with us. Regarding, it doesn't matter where it's at. We know it's everywhere. We know it's rampant. We warned him about this before we even allow him to get online and play with other people. I already told him, listen, it's a lot of weirdos up there. Don't think because this person sound like he's your age, that might be a grown ass man. Don't be listening to no, don't let nobody tell you turn your camera on and let me see you. There's a lot of pedophiles and weirdos out here. See, I be honest with them. I
Mm-hmm.
let them know, I let them know what you gonna deal with. I'm not gonna sit back and think that the world owes my kid anything. The world don't owe your child protection. The world don't owe your child um um oh well we should censor this. No, they don't owe your child that. That's
No,
what you owe your child.
right.
And we
No,
have to start operating like that so shit could change, man. So I'm gonna shut up.
no, that's good.
But can
I
I?
will. Go
Can,
ahead. Go
can,
ahead. Go.
No,
Go
I
ahead.
it's,
Go
wanted
ahead.
to.
yeah, I would say if I had kids, I would both make it. I would both make them. I said, okay, you plant this onion seed, you go plant this pepper seed, and y'all asses sit there and watch it grow. Don't you get your ass on that social media? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Shit grow because that's the most important thing. Not that social media crap. Because I don't mess
Right.
with.
And take notes every hour too. Measure it every hour.
Yeah. Either do your homework or watch your seed grow. You know what I'm saying? It's got to be one of the others.
Hey, but that's a good metaphor for real life because any moment anything can happen to our seed. You know what I mean? My daughter 15. You know what I mean? And she could be walking down from school. She could get home at the same time every day within 5 minutes or so. You know what I mean? But you don't know what happened in that 5 minutes. So it's like, yeah, you got to check your seed every hour, every this and that, make sure everything's still kosher.
Yeah, and that's true though. I'm gonna give you a story. I'm gonna tell you a story. My late father, what she said she was talking about, was in Brooklyn. I was like, the guy just got to high school. So, in Joel Witness, like when we go to house, they call field service. So at the field service, he always like, let's go. He always, I always like burgers and fries. So we went to Big Al's on Washington Avenue. She says he went to all between D Street and Bergen. They no longer, they left like early 80s. Anyway, it was this guy, and my pops know that he grew up in Georgia. And he had like 5, 6 women. Yeah. He said, you see that, right? Do you think he's a man? I said, nah, he ain't no man. Good. It's not a man. See, a man go home to his woman. A man go home to take care of his family. And when you get home, your mother's going to talk to you. Right? It's okay. You know what to. So my mom, she would talk to me about women. She always talked to me about women, but it's her own way to have me keep on evolving. She said, look, we had this talk about one. I said, yeah, we had to talk about one. I said, I know, you probably don't think women looking at you, little girls, they looking at you. Let me explain something to you about women. And I never forget that my aunt and my uncle came to the house. And I never forget that when I had that talk, She said, see, a good woman respect a good man. Bad woman don't respect a bad man. I want you to remember that. And I said this before of her other last week, but she said, when a woman get with you, make sure that she is in equal partnership with you, loving each other of everything. Remember that. And things is not gonna go like that. But as long as she stick with you, are the trials and tribulations. And my aunt had told me this, and look, me and your uncle never see eye to eye at times, but I'm still with him, and he's still with me, and we keep the family together. And I would say this to these women, and our sisters that have sons. You have to sit down and tell your sons, what do a woman expect of a man? What he needs to respect of a woman. Respect of a woman. You gotta have those conversations. It is very important, sisters. Queens. You gotta sit down and tell your sons how these women is. And what do she expect? Or what your son expect to seeing a good woman? Because I had those talks. My mother, my grandma, great grandmother, my mother, my grandmother, and my mother and my aunt. I'm not saying that I made mistakes, because I did. But of real get into it saved me a lot. Stop playing that ginger code that you're just gonna talk to your daughters, but you ain't gonna talk to sons. Tell your sons what you expect from a woman. Let me show you. And then if you're in a relationship or you engaged or married, that is the best. Even if you're single, best too. This is what you expect. You see the clean house? You see how I take it? You see how we were interacting? That's what you expect of her. If she not with that, she is not equal to you. Leave her alone. Drop her off. And the women, and especially women in our community, need to get back into that. And there ain't no women bashing of this channel, because we go after men too. But mothers, you need to talk to your sons, because some of these women, they act like hopeless, they raptured, and they become groupies. They go these shows where, and then especially if your son is an excellent athlete, he could be a bad athlete, whatever. She want to claim, because in her household it's not run right, and it's not enough settings of what the family is supposed to be about. And men, talk to your daughters too and your sons. But sisters, queens, talk to your sons. It is very important. It depends life or death. And so, out of that,
let me
go ahead, Crew.
Because now you leading into the same thing that Sheep says, DS1 said, right? So he was talking about the kids talking when they're 8 years old about sex, right? And the only way they learned that from their parents, right? But these chicks, they'll bring people home. Dudes will bring chicks home. You know what I mean? And the kid wake up, or the kid sleep on the couch, or they don't care. And they still don't. So it's going to get into the kid's mind. So, yes, you're right. It is life and death, because the actions you present in front of your kid is how that kid is gonna present themselves to the world. You know, we have to be the example. So, you know, like you said, the things you expect if you got a son to tell your son about women, he shouldn't see you bringing no ratchet women home. You know what I mean? If you got a daughter, she shouldn't see you bringing no ratchet women home, especially. You know what I mean? Because she gonna try to mimic what daddy likes, and if she see women that are acting reckless, she gonna think daddy likes women that are acting reckless. If she sees mommy here that and they get along well and they respect each other, then that's what daughter's gonna mimic. That's what the son is gonna mimic. But if everybody acting reckless, then that's the seed you're planting and watching grow because you're cap that's the seed you're planting. You know what I mean? Because if you're checking all the time and throwing poison on it, then what?
Yeah, yeah, brother. I just want to ride on your coattail, brother. Yeah, like I said, I don't have any kids, but if I did, I know that I would break the cycle on how I was raised. If I had a son and a daughter, they would both be with me at all times. I would go out there, I would make sure the daughter understands. She get at that age where puberty is kicking in, whatever. I said, okay, look, baby girl, I know you're dealing with these kind of effects. And the same thing with the son. I said, do not waste your time with these type of people. Do not do that. I mean, I'll have my daughter out there doing man stuff. But at the same time, she would still keep her femininity. But at the same time, I want her don't rely on another man in this country right now. Learn how to change your own car. Learn how to put gas in your own car. Learn how to change spark plugs. Learn this and that. But still be feminine. You know? I don't want to take that away from you. I don't want you to be a tomboy. But let them know, I know this and that. My daddy taught me this. You know? Let the motherfuckers know. At the same time, our sisters that might be a single mother, I agree with that brother Crew. Talk to the sons, because none of the ones that raised me talk to me. They didn't teach me shit. You know that I have to learn the hard way. I'm way behind on understanding what the relationship between a man and a woman. I am, but now I know. But I think the damage has been done. But at the same time, I'm always out there. People told I have the heart to be like a general or a preacher. I said, I don't want to hear that shit. I don't want to hear it. So I said, all I want to do is the right thing, the moral thing. If I see a good-hearted woman struggling, I will gladly help out and reach out and help her out. No problem whatsoever, man. But today it's like a dog-eat-dog world. Yeah, they don't give a fuck how you feel. They just want to take advantage of it, see if they can get over on you. So it's like if I had kids, I would make sure that these kids will understand what world that I brought them into. And don't fall for this bullshit. Be self-sufficient. That's what I'll teach them. So I'm gonna shut up.
Hey Cap, hey, what you help them with one hand, but have your other hand on your gun just in case.
Oh yeah, brother, it's gonna be there. I'm gonna teach them how to use that shit.
Yeah, that's it. You know what I mean? I'm gonna still help you, but I can only help you with one hand right now because I don't know you.
Right.
Right. And see the things about going more on the brothers' points that all I could say the mothers back then, they made sure, and I'm talking about the women of the family, both sides, the father side and the father side, the mother side. They made sure they talk to their sons, talk to the boys. They make sure that. So when they get older, they know the deal, but it's not happening right now.
Hey,
And I see that. Yes, I do. Now, do they talk to the daughters? Yeah, I mean, talk to some. I'm talking about to some, but not all of them. It should be more, but the boys, no, they don't talk to the boys. And they're supposed to talk to the boys too, because there's quite a few ratchet women out here, and they knows what they doing, and they got these punk ass simple whole fathers refuse to say no. This is not the right way how to treat a man. You see how I treat your mother? This is the way you're supposed to treat. It's not like that no more. And then we wonder why the family unit is broken down like this. Why we let egos get into that to breaking up our families. And I'm talking about throughout humanity, but especially in our community. And so I'm gonna add what I'm gonna do. This is a great conversation. I think that brothers, do you think that we should talk more about this on the Man's Talk Friday?
Most definitely.
Yeah, we're gonna pick up on that.
Most
We gonna
definitely.
Oh, of course.
we're gonna pick that on it, but I'm gonna make some restrictions. We have to advocate for ourselves. Okay, brothers? If there's something wrong, not gonna say it's good. If there's like, for instance, there's certain things that is not fair, I want us to talk on that. That's all I'm asking. The injustices of it. That's what I want to hear Friday. Again, we have to learn to advocate for ourselves.
Right.
We have to learn to advocate for ourselves. We got to start talking about, so, and then we want, no. Friday? No, we're not going to play this Friday. No, absolutely no. And the women in the chat, you have to understand where we're coming from. If you want us to be stand-up men, we got to talk about the injustices of it too. So the injustices of it, about what we talk about, I want us to talk about it. And feel free to talk about it. Do not hold back. Learn from me. I had a stress attack that almost took me out last week. And I'm not going to no. So let's talk about the injustices of what's going on Friday. That's all I want. That's all I want.
I can tell you some shit. If you don't give me 1 minute.
Hold that to Friday. Hold that to Friday, and it's all about finding solutions too. That's all I want. I'm not trying to tell your man what to do or so, but I want to hear the injustice, because I promise that I'll bring my injustice with it too. So the woman will understand that what we have to deal with.
Go ahead, brother.
No, go ahead.
I just want to give a little small sample, just a small sample from a veteran.
Go ahead. Give a little small sample.
I have to go to these groups once every week, and what I notice is majority Black folks, and this particular group that I'm in is the anxiety, and I learned that the instructor is like a young, I don't know what she is. It's like she's mixed with something. But I'm going to just call her white. I'm going to let her know that for me to come to this program, you got these goddamn state troopers and county cops on the side of the road. That's my anxiety. So I'm going to leave it at that. And so you understand, I mean, anxiety is a motherfucker when it comes to veterans, Black people in general. Black people. Because we don't know what these goddamn white folks are going to judge, because you may have your cruise control set, but the person that you're following may be going faster. So their shit is not focus on your car. If I hope I'm making sense.
Yeah.
So I tell them, hey, I don't like that shit. And they fucking know it. They fucking know it, but they play dumb. And my family that's in the panel, the chat room, I want you to understand, we all pretty much know that they play dumb. Well, they know exactly what the hell is going on. And so I'm gonna leave it at that, family.
Okay.
Hey, can I back you up, Captain?
Go ahead, Cat.
Hey,
Go ahead, cool.
so it's like a Lambo trying to tell you know what I mean, Honda. Oh, you can go faster. You can catch up with me. And the Honda got flat tires because the race is all a cheat. You know what I mean? How you going to a class about anxiety getting taught by a young white lady? How is a white lady going to teach a bunch of black men who've been to war about anxiety? Like, you can't read a book on that. You can't go to a class on that. Like, I would prefer like an old war vet, like an older guy. You know what I mean? Like, okay, this is where I made my mistakes. But she ain't even made no mistakes to even begin to tell you about anxiety.
Right.
But that's
The trick is,
I'll
brother.
say the rest for the show. But
Yeah, the trick is you got to break it down to little by little. Like one week I say this, another week I say that, and then as the week continues, I start increasing the shit to it, increasing the truth.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, what she can read books on it, she can go to class on it, but she ain't been through it, so she can't teach you on it.
Exactly. All this psychiatry and psychology, that's all fake. They don't understand shit unless they been through it themselves. So I'm gonna leave it at that.
If I tell you how to play the piano, but I never played the piano, how the hell can I teach you how to play the piano?
Yeah, you're right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, I saw some YouTube videos on it. Put your fingers like, no, you got to actually do it. So then you know the little techniques. You know you can actually coach somebody on it. But you can't. How you gonna be a basketball coach and you never played any sports?
There's all kind of knowledges, brother. There's all kind of knowledges. But you got the ones that you spoke on are excellent.
I appreciate it. Well, I'm done. I wanted to show
Oh,
JT
that's right. Stay
my
right there.
food real quick.
No, I want your brother to stay right there. She stay asleep. Matter of fact, Cat, crew, she stay asleep. Make your last comments, and I make mine. Done.
Well,
Well,
go ahead, Crew.
oh
Go ahead, bro.
yeah. I just wanted to. I'm here. I just got to Chicago, but I just wanted to show you my food. If you can see it, JT, I'm trying to steal your shit. But this all my food, right?
Let me go do the thing. We're gonna fight for that, though. You ain't right, man.
Hey, I bought it though, so it's my own first Chicago food. I ain't even get to eat it yet,
Okay.
but it's not home cooked like yours. But to close, I say, hey, thank you, JT, for having me on here.
You know always, what I mean? I got you. I appreciate that you took the time from Chicago on your vacation to get on it, and everything you say, you know, it's appreciated. I want to let you know that. But like I said, if I forget this conversation, right? You can. I mean, she stays sleeping. And Cat, remind me, and then I remember we're gonna talk about injustices, okay?
Oh yeah.
We're gonna stick to injustices. No turn up. So any brothers like, no, that ain't happening. All right? Okay.
Roger that.
10-4.
All right, go ahead.
Sheep.
No, Cap goes. Then
No.
she.
Oh, all right, yeah, man. My thing is family. Though I think majority of us that's in this chat room and on this panel understand we're at war, and we got to do the best we fucking can to prepare for it because shit is going down. If you look around, everything that's happening on this planet from East Coast to West Coast is going down. It's prophecies and stuff. So don't be afraid. There's one thing I say: don't be afraid because we're not the one that did wrong to this planet. We're not the one that did wrong to mankind or and others. So just all I can say is just be prepared. And I wish you safety, peace, blessing, love, security, and prosperity. Appreciate you letting me on the panel there, JT, and love y'all in the chat room.
Yeah, Cap, you coming back Friday, right?
I will try my best, my brother. I will try my best.
Oh, try your best, man. Just be here, man. Oh, man, one time, man.
Hey, my dad always told me you don't try. You either do or you don't.
Yeah, you do or you don't. Exactly. Come, Cap. You.
Well, you know how I mean, most of y'all know how I am, man. You know, I got my wine and shit. I might pass the fuck out, and
that. Cap, you a fool.
I'll miss everything. Says, God damn, I miss all that shit. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm gonna do? If I don't forget, Cap, I'm gonna see your personal email. You, Cap, you gonna have me take on my goddamn belt.
All right, bro. What I'll do is, man, yeah, I'll check your email, man. I'll send my phone number. You can give me a call, man, just in case.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna let people know right now. Usually I send it out to everybody. I'm not gonna do it this time. I'm just gonna so the ones I'm talking about, listen, look out for the bell. Make sure your bell is lit. And I'm not gonna send, I don't think I'm gonna send out an invite because I know how Friday is and everything. I don't know. If it is, I'll send it out, whatever. But the way it looks right now, I'm not gonna send invite one by one like that I used to do. So make sure on your channel, the bell is lit. Make sure the bell is lit. She stays asleep. Last remark, please.
Well, I'm gonna say shout out to everybody. Shout out to everybody that's on the panel. My brother Cap, my brother Crew. Shout out to you, big bro, as always. Shout out to everybody in the chat. I definitely look forward to Friday's conversation. And anybody that's in the chat, if y'all haven't yet, check me out, Sheep Stay Sleep TV. Um, and just stay in tune with everybody, man. I appreciate all the love and all the support as always. And peace out.
All right, stay right there. And people, the ones who new came into the chat, welcome to Underrated Darkness, the underrated one, the grinder, the grinder, the grinder. I want you to support Cat PY2. I want you to support Crew, Royalty. I want you to support She Stay Sleep. And the one and only, the underrated one, the grinder. My channel is the Underrated Darkness. And then also I want to support each other in the chat. Support and participate. All I'm going to say is this. I know when I started, it's going to be something. And I'm glad that these brothers took their time to talk. And it's going to be a continuation. So sisters, I want you to understand this, that it's not knocking sisters, but we have to talk about the injustices that happen to us. And we need y'all to understand that we need help. To understand that there are some women out here do not respect our existence. And we look for your women to call it out and stand side by side with us, just as with any injustice as y'all. You want us to stand by y'all, stand by side by side. Women in the group, women in the chat, it's your chance. It's your chance to set the tone. And I urge you to set the tone, just as us brothers, we need to set the tone. I don't want no damn sipper hoes that want righteousness happen of that a black man or black woman. It's got to stop. It got to stop. So what I'm going to do, I want to end this. All right. And thank y'all so much to join the Underrated Speak. The one and only Underrated Speaks. Part 3. I don't know it's going to be a part 4. Don't know where it is, what it is. She Stay Sleep did a powerful live stream earlier yesterday. I want you to check it out. I want you to check it out. The series that I did. YouTube cult leaders and followers, part 1 through 5. And She Stay Sleep did one last week, part 6. Also, he did one, and also check out Cap stuff too about survival and stuff. Want you to check out his stuff because he said he gonna start saving his stuff. Want you to check that out. Crew got some stuff. He's in Chicago right now, so he might be meeting up with Rob within a few hours. Let's big up on that. We always talk about brothers meet together and build. This is a big thing for us as a people. Sisters, embrace that. And on that note, hey, see you real soon. JT Blackness.
Peace.
The dark is awakened. And now, see you real soon. The darkness awakened. The grinder. Ghost.